All right, here is an ant. Ants are very small. When there's lots of ants and you're far away, they look like little dots. Little dots moving, normally in a line, in a trail. There'll be a trail of ants going in one direction and also coming back in the other direction. Ants. Where do ants live? Where do they live? This is a person's house. A person lives in this house. It's not an ant's house. The house is on the ground. The ants live under the ground. There's a hole in the ground, an entrance, and tunnels and chambers, an entrance to tunnels and chambers under the ground. That's where the ants live. It's their home, the ants' home. Here's the hole in the ground, and the ants coming to the hole, coming home and going, leaving the hole, searching, looking for food, something to eat, something to bring back to their colony, the ant colony. This is a story about a person, but also about ants. Inside the person's house is a couch. Here's the couch. Here's the person sitting on the couch. It's a man sitting on the couch. He's always sitting on the couch. He never leaves his house. Never leaves. He spends the whole day in his house sitting on the couch. He has his laptop. The laptop is on his lap, the man's lap. A laptop is a computer that you can move around. You can carry it around with you. It's a type of computer. So he sits the whole day on the couch with his laptop watching YouTube. He spends the whole day watching YouTube videos like this one on his laptop. The laptop needs electricity. It needs power to work, to run. There's a power cable that's plugged in to a socket in the wall. In the wall of the house, there's a power socket, and the computer, the laptop, is plugged in to the power. The man is lazy. He doesn't want to get off the couch. He doesn't want to leave the house. All he wants to do is sit there watching YouTube videos on his laptop. He's lazy. He's so lazy that he doesn't even want to get up, to get off the couch, to eat. He doesn't want to go and get something to eat. He eats on the couch. He eats packets of chips. Chips, they're crunchy chips. They're crunchy chips. That's his favorite, the man's favorite food to eat on the couch. What the man doesn't know, he doesn't know that next to the power socket, there's a hole in the ground. A hole in the ground. It's an ant hole. The ants live in the hole. They have their tunnels and chambers under the ground in this man's house. And when he's eating his crunchy chips, that crunch, lots of crumbs, little bits of chips fall to the ground. Well, first they fall from his mouth down onto his lap, onto his two legs, his lap, and onto the couch. His lap and the couch are covered with crumbs, with chip crumbs from eating chips. The man is so lazy, he's so lazy that he doesn't even brush off the crumbs from his lap and the couch. He doesn't brush them off onto the floor. He leaves them on the couch. He's really lazy. The ants need food. They need to eat as well. So the ants leave the hole and they go out searching for food, for something to eat. These are the ants going around, wandering around, looking for food. But there's no crumbs on the floor. They're all on the couch and on the man's lap. He hasn't brushed them off onto the floor. So the ants don't find any food, any crumbs on the floor. But remember that the laptop is on the man's lap. You can't see my lap, but it's here, my lap, down here. The laptop is on his lap. So this power cable, cord connecting the laptop, the computer, to the electricity, to the power socket, is actually running this way, up onto the couch, onto the man's lap, where the laptop is. Here's the laptop, here's the power cable, going up from the ground, up onto the couch. This is a road. It's a normal road. It has 2 lanes, 1 lane, a second lane, only 1 lane for each direction. In this direction, there's 1 lane. In the other direction, there's a second lane. 2 lanes. A normal road. This road has 4 lanes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each direction has 2 lanes. These 2 lanes going in this direction, these 2 lanes going in this, the other direction. A road like this with more than 2 lanes is often a highway. The cars that are driving on the highway can go really fast. They don't have to drive very slowly. They can go really fast. Highways connect 2 cities or 2 places that are far apart, not close together. They're not the roads, the normal roads inside cities. They're not the roads within cities. Highways are the roads connecting 2 cities, 2 places far apart. The power cable running from the wall over here all the way up to the couch and up onto the couch to the computer is like a highway for the ants. It's a highway that connects their hole, the entrance to their colony, to the food source, the source of food, the place where all the food is. There's so much food, so many crumbs there. And because of the highway, because of the power cable, the ants can get there very quickly. So the ants are very happy. They're happy. Their colony, their chambers are filling up with food, with chip crumbs. They're happy. They have a lot to eat. The man is very lazy. He doesn't get up. He doesn't leave the couch to eat. He doesn't leave the couch to drink. Here's a bottle of soft drink. When you open it, when you take off the lid, the cap, it goes tss, tss. It makes a sound. Tss. It's a soft drink in a bottle. The man drinks a lot of bottles sitting on the couch. Next to the couch, on the floor, on the ground, there's a lot of empty bottles that he's already drunk. He's already finished them. Empty bottles. The lids, the caps have been removed. He's drunk from them and he's put the empty bottles on the floor next to him. This person is peeing into the toilet. He's peeing into the toilet. This man is so lazy, he doesn't even leave the couch. He doesn't get up to go to the toilet to pee. When he needs to pee, he pees into the empty bottles. The bottles fill up with pee. One day, the man finally realizes he's covered with ants. The couch is covered with ants. And he gets up. He jumps up. He jumps up off the couch and tries to get all the ants off of him. He's wiping, brushing all the ants off. While he's doing that, jumping up in fright, in surprise, because he realized all the ants were there, he knocks over the bottles filled with pee. He knocks them over. All the bottles are lying sideways on the floor, on the ground. They're not standing up. They're not up. They've fallen over. They've been knocked over. And all the pee inside the bottles is leaking out. It's pouring out. There's a lot of it. And it's all going down the ant hole. All the bottles of pee, all of them were knocked over. They've all fallen over. And all the urine, all the pee, all the days, the many days of pee are filling up the chambers of the ants, are filling up the ant hole. The ant colony is full of pee, and all the ants are drowning. They're drowning in the pee, in the urine. And the ants are all dead. They all drowned, or were stepped on by the man. His feet, his two feet, trod on, stepped on, and killed the ants that were outside of the hole, and the ants that were inside drowned. And that's the end of the story about the ants and the man. All right. See ya. Did you like this video? If you want, you can help me to make more videos. You can support me on Patreon. The link is in the description below.